How's it going, everybody? It's Warren. Many fans noticed that Iron Man in Avengers Endgame seemed significantly weaker than he did in Avengers Infinity War. Like most of the heroes in Avengers Endgame, we didn't see Iron Man fight until the final battle, and when we did see him fight, he almost died at the hands of Cole Obsidian pretty easily, but luckily Spider-Man was there to save him. And before then, when it was just Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor fighting Thanos, he got knocked out pretty easily. Although it was Thor's hammer Mjolnir that knocked him out, so we'll give him a little bit of a break there. But regardless, it seemed like he was having a much harder time fighting in Avengers Endgame than he did in Avengers Infinity War. There have been many theories and predictions about why Iron Man was weaker in Endgame than Infinity War, but now we have an official confirmation, and I'll talk about it all in this video. Quick reminder, if you'd like a chance to win an Iron Man helmet, a Captain America shield, an Infinity Gauntlet, or another Marvel Legends item, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll be picking 3 new winners soon. So if you caught the video that I did yesterday, you saw that Robert Downey Jr. in an interview came out and explained a key fact about his Mark 85 suit that he wore in Avengers Endgame. Now, just to clarify for those of you who do not know, the armor that he wore in Infinity War was different than the armor that he wore in Avengers Endgame. The armor that he wore in Infinity War was the Mark 50, and the armor that he wore in Endgame was the Mark 85. And that's really important to note because in Avengers Infinity War, Iron Man put up a much greater fight against Thanos than he did in Avengers Endgame. And the suit is actually a key reason as to why Iron Man was able to fight against Thanos so much harder in Avengers Infinity War than he was in Endgame. A couple of days ago, Robert Downey Jr. in an interview with the Off-Camera Show explained a key detail about the Mark 85 Iron Man suit that he used in Avengers Endgame, and this is what he said.
The last suit he has isn't even designed for him to be able to survive using it. The first suit is all about, will this get me and my ego and my precious physical frame out of this cave I'm in and into the desert where maybe the cavalry can come get me and bring me back to my stupid life.
Right.
Right?
Right.
The last one is not designed to be able to do its job and have you make it past it.
So, just like I said in my video yesterday, and just like Robert Downey Jr. said in this video, the Mark 85 armor that he wore in Endgame was designed for a very specific reason. And that reason was to be able to harness the power of the Infinity Stones and perform the snap. It wasn't meant for getting him out alive. So the armor and defenses for the Mark 85 Iron Man suit were not as strong as they were in the Mark 50. And that's because they were designed for two very different things. Remember, Iron Man had been preparing for Thanos since he had his vision in Age of Ultron. He spent years preparing his Mark 50 Iron Man suit to fight against Thanos. That was the sole purpose of that suit, to fight and defend himself against Thanos, but the Mark 85 suit that he has in Avengers Endgame was designed for a completely different purpose. In Avengers Endgame, Tony Stark has already fought Thanos and he has already lost. Thanos won and performed the snap. Half of the population of the universe of all living life got destroyed. But as we know, Tony Stark, after he fought Thanos, after he got back home, after the rest of the Avengers went and killed Thanos, had begun to secretly try and figure out time travel. When Tony discovered the key to time travel after Scott, Steve, and Natasha showed up, that wasn't his first attempt at time travel. Tony had been working on time travel over the past 5 years, and during that time he knew that he would have to go back in time and get all of the Infinity Stones, and somebody would have to snap everybody back. And during this time when he was discovering time travel and coming up with his plan, he wasn't speaking to any of the Avengers. So Tony assumed that he was going to have to be the one to perform the snap. And that's why he built the Mark 85 Iron Man suit, for the sole purpose of collecting the Infinity Stones and performing the snap to bring everybody back. So that's why Iron Man was significantly weaker in Avengers Endgame than he was in Avengers Infinity War. It was by design. His armor in Endgame was not designed to defend himself. It wasn't designed to fight Thanos. It was designed to perform the snap and bring everybody back, which is a great way to close Iron Man's story arc. He goes from this very selfish person in Iron Man 1 who only cares about himself to this selfless person in Avengers Endgame, to where he sacrifices himself for the universe. And Tony Stark knew that he was going to have to make that sacrifice, which is why he built the Mark 85 armor to do exactly what it did, perform the snap. So let me know what you think about the differences in his armor in Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame in the comments down below. And don't forget to comment with your favorite superhero or villain, like this video, and subscribe to my channel so you can enter my giveaway. I'll be picking 3 new winners at 450,000 subscribers. And subscribe so you can stay up to date on everything relating to the MCU. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.